Now, let's talk about the people behind the biggest brands in the world. Are they as diverse as the customer segments that I just described?
Vayner Speakers.
Millennials, Gen Z, Gen Alpha. The dynamics between these three generations is so drastically different that you cannot have a one-size-fits-all approach for how you go to market. Millennials, they grew up during a great period of time. It was the golden generation. They get behind brands that feel like cultural movements. Gen Z grew up during much more challenging times. They have access to everything at their fingertips. 33% of Gen Z does not identify as heterosexual. Men are wearing makeup in Gen Z. It's just such a different demographic based on how they grew up. And Gen Alpha, babies that are being born during the pandemic, we have yet to even understand what this demographic is going to look like and feel like. But what we already know is that there are more non-white babies being born in Gen Alpha. It is such a more diverse group of people. Now, let's talk about the people behind the biggest brands in the world. Are they as diverse as the customer segments that I just described? Based on all the statistics that are available to all of us, we know the answer is no. And so for brands to succeed, they need to start to reflect their customer base. So at my company, at MikMak, I'm proud to tell you that 38% of my company identifies as not white. 20% of my company does not identify as heterosexual. And yet, we're not satisfied. Our goal is by the end of 2024 for every level of our company to reflect the US population. It's those types of goal setting at a leadership level that are going to allow your brands to stand the test of time if you can get them to start to reflect your actual end customer.